Hello, welcome back to KGSM TV. Thank you for joining us. I am joined with Dr. Halligan, the new band director. I'm so excited to finally meet you. It's been nice corresponding with you.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me this evening.
So Dr. Halligan, what made you interested in joining Missouri Western faculty?
I was interested for a few different reasons in this position. One is that the marching band component. I've always loved working with marching bands and drum corps, and there was also a percussion teaching component, which also is one of my passions, both as a performer and as an educator. And I do have some family out here in Missouri, both my mom and then my brother's family live out here, so there were a few different things that were attractive about this position for me.
Absolutely. I really love that. Going back to your roots of music and then being close to family, I can see that for sure.
Absolutely.
So how is it working so far, working with the band?
It's been a lot of fun and rewarding working with the marching band so far. The students are both professional and very enthusiastic. One of the other director is Professor Bob Long, and he's been here for a little less than 20 years, and he has a lot of the corporate knowledge for the marching band and the university, and he is a fantastic musician, great educator, and he's kind of helped me with getting to realize the different traditions that are in place with the marching band. But the students have been fantastic, and they're a lot of fun to work with.
That's so lovely. I'm glad that you're finally you're getting along with them, and it's become very harmonious.
Absolutely.
Well, the Tournament of Champions just happened this past week. How was that experience, especially working with Missouri Western?
There was a lot of work that went into planning for the event, for the Tournament of Champions. I think this was the 36th year of running the Tournament of Champions event, and we had 20 marching bands, high school bands, that participated throughout the day. We started at 1:15, and the awards ceremony went at 7:30 p.m. So almost straight, and several hours. Almost every single one of our students in the marching band helped work different shifts, and we had different job duties to meet the high school marching bands and to show them where to go, to be judges' assistants, and all of us just were working really hard. And at the end of the day, we had a chance to perform for probably over 1,000, maybe even up to 2,000 or 3,000 high school marching band students. So it was a great recruiting event, and it was. It also helps bring in some money for the marching band as well.
Wow, that sounds like a very rewarding experience.
Absolutely. One of the bigger events of our fall semester.
I wish I could have seen it. Have there been any obstacles you have experienced so far working here?
I would say so far the obstacles for me is just getting to know some of the high school band directors as far as recruiting, and I've only been here for a little less than 2 months, so that will come in time, but that will help with as we start to grow the marching band program. But as I get to know some high school band directors and musicians and private instrument instructors throughout the area, that'll help me find high school seniors that are interested in coming to Missouri Western. So not an obstacle necessarily, but that's something that I'm working towards. So.
Well, I think you will definitely get to it in time, especially with how well you're starting to get along with the students in band. My last question, what improvements would you like to make to the band program, if any, at Missouri Western?
The Missouri Western Marching Band, the GGMB, has a great tradition, and so one of the things that I would try to help this program with is maybe having some digital content, some videos on YouTube, as well as expanding our social media presence, which they recently have started doing, and I think that's been a great recruiting tool. But something that the high school students can see, some performance videos of the percussion ensemble or the marching band, So that's something that, not just as a marching band, but as a music department and as a whole, that I think we're working towards.
Well, I think that sounds like a great plan. Well, that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for joining for this interview. It's much appreciated. This is Zoe Jane with KGSM TV. Thank you everyone for watching, and back to you in the studio.